Was I wrong? Was the kid wrong? That's what the streets are trying to say. The streets are trying to say that you were disrespectful and you should pretty much give the man his flowers and be very respectful of what your boy Azpilicueta did. So initially I said that Azpilicueta has been an amazing servant for Chelsea. 11 amazing years. Supremely consistent. Very rarely went below a 7. But I don't think that is enough for him to be called a legend in the way that Drogba is a legend, Anzola is a legend, Hazard is a legend, the racist adulterer, Serie is a legend, Ashley Cole is a legend, Lamps is a legend, check, and all those dudes. But I watched the interview. And I'm not one of those guys that gets swayed by tears. I'm not one of those guys that get emotional. I mean, maybe that's one of my weaknesses. I'm not a very emotional guy. So when someone is crying or they're emotional, it doesn't move me like, oh my gosh, you're emotional. But when he was just talking about his journey at Chelsea and just doing a retrospective, it did make me rethink. So I was like, okay, wow, he's really done some stuff here. And then when you now look at, so let's read it off. 2 Premier Leagues, 14, 15, 16, 17. I don't count the FA Cup, so that put that to one side. Champions League winner as captain. 2-time Europa League winner. Super Cup winner. Club World Cup winner. And you see, here's the thing. When, okay, how should we do this? Okay, no. Okay, let's bring that in first. Legend. So when you say the word legend, I think that encompasses many different things. Longevity, performance, how you carried yourself, how fans perceive you, the fans' love for you, what you achieved with said team, and the kind of player you were. When Lucas Vazquez leaves Real Madrid, is he a Real Madrid legend? Vazquez was there for some wins. Lucas Vazquez has been there for some wins, you know? But once Lucas Vazquez leaves Real Madrid, is he going to be seen as a legend? So Lucas Vazquez has been around for 3 La Ligas, 1 Copa del Rey, 2 Supercopa de Españas, 3 Super Cups, 3 FIFA World Cups, and 4 UCLs. No. Because it's Lucas Vazquez. He's a utility man. Now, that is a disrespect to Azpilicueta. Because Azpilicueta was more than a utility man. He was a starter. And Azpilicueta is far better in his position and his role than Lucas Vazquez is. Lucas Vazquez is just, he's like, Lucas Vazquez, you know, like those multi-plugs you have, where it's like that's international plug him in anywhere. He can walk on the moon, Mars, anywhere. Past, present, future, multiverse, alternate verse, whatsoever. But, so my thing with legend is, I think one thing dimension is missing is the quality of the player. Hazard is a Chelsea legend. Drogba is a Chelsea legend. Zola is a Drogba. And these guys are legends not only because of longevity, impact, our fans love them, but because they're actually exceptional in their roles and they were exceptional players. So I feel that exceptional aspect is a key thing of being a legend. Is Azpilicueta an exceptional player? Was he exceptional? No. Was he consistent and very good? Yes. So my argument against Azpilicueta was always, bro, from the halfway line, just quit. Just leave. Leave the freaking dojo. After the halfway line, he's useless. But I cannot remember many times an attacker got the better of Azpilicueta. And this is not going against what I've always been preaching, which is that if you're a defender, be a great defender first. Anything else is extra. Oh, you can cross, you can dribble, cool. But be a great defender first. And Azpilicueta is a superb, amazing top tier defender in terms of defending, positional awareness, 1v1 defending, reading the game, understanding where he needs to be. He is a top tier quality, amazing defender. So you knew that when he's there, you don't have to worry that he's going to do like a Trent. He's going to hold down that position. And also, right back, I'm there. Left back, I'm there. Central defense, I'm there. So any position along the defensive line, he's Gucci. He's Gucci. So, and I think though that you cannot look past his consistency. So that's why I weigh up consistency and exceptionality. Yes, that's the word I'm making it right now. Consistency, exceptionality. So because I don't think that he's exceptional, I think it's his consistency that puts in an argument of why he is a Chelsea legend. Because as I said, how many times did Azpilicueta fall below a 7? How many times did you say like, man, this guy was trash. Man, this guy is useless. This guy is awful. The only criticism towards Azpilicueta was he just wasn't good going forward. But he's a defender. Yes, I get it. It's the modern day. The fullback should have a forward offensive game, but I'm sorry. He's a defender. And his foundational purpose, his foundational function is money. His foundational purpose was always money in terms of he's a damn good defender. And 1v1, he was extremely hard to get past. So, he should be given his flowers. And the word legend. This is the best way. Yeah, I know it. I got it. Yes, I got it. Legend by itself and club legend are two different things. Got it. So when you say that this guy is a legend, he's a football legend, that is where the exception has to be. Once Messi retires, he is a legendary player. Once Cristiano retires, legendary player. When Neymar retires, let's have a discussion. When Hazard retires, a legendary player. I'm just saying because it does. It did it for 2018. He said what's up, the brain must have. But club legend is different. I think when you just say a legendary player, I think as football guys, we look at trophies won, impact on the game, impact on those trophies being won, and what's up. Like Messi is the quintessential legendary player based on how good he is, how exceptional he was, what he won, and his contribution to all those wins. He is the quintessential guy. Same thing with Cristiano. People call me a Cristiano hater. Based on, now, put international to one side, club game, I mean, what are we saying? Goals scored, his contribution to those teams, his impact on those teams, when he's shown up in those big games, the records that he's put down, he's legendary. But when I talk about the club, it's different. Many Milan fans will say Ambrosini is a Milan legend. They'll say that. Many Milan fans will say Gattuso is a Milan legend. They will say it. Now, a lot of you guys, you're like, wait, who they? Now, some of you may know who Gattuso is. Guys are like, Ambrosini, why, is that like a type of pasta or something? But Ambrosini was a Milan captain, consistent guy. One of the best guys, but many Milan guys will say, no, he is a Milan legend. So I think Azpilicueta, he's a Chelsea legend. He's not a legendary player, but he's a Chelsea legend because he reached the point of being captain. He won the UCL as captain. He was super professional, super consistent, and always chipped in and punched in, rarely below a 7. It could be an 8, it could be a 9, but ready to go below a 7. And having that consistency of performance for a club over the space of 11 years, that makes you a legend. So he is, so I think that's where I was lost. I was just looking at the word legend in a vacuum. But take that out and no, club legend. He is a Chelsea legend. Because as we said again, the Premier Leagues, the Prince Charles Invitationals, the Club World Cups, the UCLs, the Europa Leagues. And here's the thing, he wasn't the Lucas Vazquez. He wasn't an Arbeloa. He was a key, critical part of those wins. In the UCL, one of the great assets of Chelsea winning that UCL was how good the defense was. And Azpilicueta, being the captain and being the elder statesman, was the leader of that defense. So Rudiger, Christian, Reece-James, they followed the lead of Azpilicueta in marshalling that defensive line. And that defense was one of the key main reasons Chelsea won that UCL, amongst the league titles and the Club World Cups and the Europa League. So for Azpilicueta, yeah, but look, legend, man. Chelsea legend, and I wish him all good luck. And yeah, you know, compare that goodbye message, which was 6 minutes. Compare that 6 minutes goodbye message to the 1 minute to the 2 minutes riffraff from Blondie. Compare Blondie's riffraff for basically compare the waffle from Blondie for 2 minutes to the 6 minutes true, emotional, genuine, authentic breakdown from Azpilicueta. That's what it is. Guys, like that vid, subscribe if you're new, head over there to the official websites, guys, and I'll see you guys tonight. See you guys on Saturday for the hangout. Peace.